Have you ever played Minecraft? Do you remember your first time playing Minecraft? I do. I remember back then, you know, I was young, dumb, filled with cum, sitting there in my chair. It's 4 o'clock in the morning and I should be in bed, but I'm building a mud house, man, okay? I ain't got time for school. Those were the days, man. Back then, you know, I used to play games all the time, dude. I would stay up late every day playing the game. Not just Minecraft either. There was hundreds of games I used to play, like Dark Souls, Halo, Fallout New Vegas, I don't fucking know every game, dude. Come on, man. Look at me. I'm like an old man talking about the grind all day. Back in my day. That's so stupid. And Minecraft was a very special phenomenon, I guess, because it was unlike most games. It was different. You see, back then, Minecraft used to look like this. Yeah, it's not. It ain't much, but it was fun. Okay, that was the point. Was that it was endless opportunities. It was the sense of adventure, discovery. Yeah, back then I was building shitty mud houses back then, but that fucking mud house was awesome. I was so proud of that thing. I built like a little Legend of Zelda fort once. That was cool. And as Minecraft grew, there were even cooler updates to the game. The adventure update, the nether update. I don't know any of the updates to Minecraft. I'm gonna be honest with you. I only know like 2 of them. Regardless though, Minecraft was very promising. And it was a great game, okay? It was great. But nowadays, Minecraft isn't really the same anymore. You see, as the updates came, the less excited I got for them. To be honest with you, I've been feeling like that for almost every game now. And I'm not trying to say that these games are bad or anything. I mean, there have been a couple games that have released recently that I like. An example will be Elden Ring. And there are still some games that I keep up with, like Project Zomboid, for example. Gone were the days where I would stay up late eating Doritos, drinking Mountain Dew because that one guy promoted it on his interview. Actually, I hate Mountain Dew. I don't like Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is nasty, dude. What the fuck? Also, are they making a new Alien game? How long do you think that one's gonna last? Gone were those days, man. And Minecraft, nowadays, just, it don't hit right. It don't feel like it used to anymore. Now, there are tons of videos out there explaining why it's like that. Some people like to say, games have changed. That's why you feel like this. Some people say it's you, that you're the problem. Like I said, I haven't had that sense of adventure, that sense of discovery. I haven't had that feeling in a long time in a video game. Well, until now. Now you might be wondering what this is. You might think that it's just some sort of Minecraft knockoff, but it isn't. This right here is what you call Vintage Story. It was developed by one person named Tyron Madliner. Madliner. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, man. You see, Vintage Story isn't one of those games where you just go and, I don't know, pick up a couple sticks, punch a tree, go in the cave, get some iron, get some diamonds, beat the shit out of a dragon, and game over. No, it's not like that. But what is it? What is this game about? Well, some people will tell you that it's a survival game, a hardcore survival game. But to me, it's more than that. It's about growth. Going from stone to copper. From learning how to grow food and prepare for the winter. To prepare for whatever's to come. That's what Vintage Story is. It's an experience. It kind of reminds me of one of those bushcraft videos in YouTube. You know those guys who walk around, fucking scoop up dirt, make a mud house. I heard they're fake, but that's kind of how Vintage Story feels like to me. The best way for me to explain to you is to kind of show you. So here's the first segment of the video, the gameplay. So the gameplay of Vintage Story is, like I said, it's like one of those bushcraft videos. It requires more steps to do stuff. For an example, let's say you want to make a stone axe. Well, you can't just punch stones and put them in your little inventory slot and boom, done. No, you gotta fucking chip that shit into shape. What do I mean by shaping? Well, I mean you actually have to shape the tool, as in you need to find a rock, get another rock, and then beat the shit out of that rock to make it look like an axe. I know I'm probably turned off a lot of you because of that, but trust me, it's kind of cool. Everything's kind of like that. You want to make mud bricks? Well, you gotta find some clay and some grass. What's that? You want to light a fire? Well, you gotta fucking get a fire starter first, dummy. Even smithing in this game is different. First, you gotta find the copper, right? Then you gotta make, I haven't even got to that part yet. Get clay and make the stuff to even start smelting. You gotta like burn the clay first, like in a little hole. And I'm not talking about put clay on clay in a shape of a bowl or something. No, you gotta get on the ground, put the clay on the ground and shape it yourself. After you get your whole clay thing done, you gotta find your ore, you gotta find coal, which is another story in itself. I'm not even gonna talk about that one. Put your little fire thing in a little pit, smelt your ore, or your copper in this case. Wait for it to get hot enough. It needs to be hot enough. That's what I mean by coal. You can't use wood. It has to be hot. And you can't even grab it after that. You gotta build little tongs and pour it into little molds. That's what I mean, dude. That's what I mean by extra steps. Now you might think that this is a bad thing. You might think that I'm complaining about it, but I'm not. This is honestly kind of cool. I like it. That kind of experience makes me feel like a caveman who just discovered fire. I'm just like, my fucking brain explodes. Now granted that they do have a helping guide, which you should read if you're gonna get into this game, by the way. It still isn't easy. I mean, it still needs you to actually try it first. But that's the crafting. What about the other aspects of the gameplay, like the combat? Well, the combat is something to be desired. It needs improvement. That's the best thing I gotta say about it. It needs improvement. You see, sometimes when you're in combat, the enemies get stuck, or they just straight up ignore you while you're shooting them. For what it is, it's alright. So I'm not gonna lie, the combat's kind of weak, but it isn't that bad. Other than the combat and the crafting, I mean, it's got your typical stuff. You got a hunger meter, you got stamina, You gotta hunt your food, skin the animal.
He was so loaded.
You can even make meals like in a pot.
Yeah, boy.
That shit's pretty cool, man. But besides the gameplay, what about the graphics? Does the game look good? Let's find out. Now the graphics in my opinion are pretty good. I like them. It's realistic in a blocky form, which seems kind of weird, but I like it. I guess it's sort of like a gothic kind of style. It's slightly dark, mysterious, but only kind of. You can even customize your own character, which is pretty unique. Besides your hair and your beard, you can give your character a voice, which is kind of like Don't Starve with the fucking instruments. It's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's funny. Now the characters themselves are a bit weird, but I like it. I like it, okay? I think it's kind of funny. There's really not much I can say about the graphics, I'm gonna be honest with you. The graphics are not important anyway, alright? The fucking Minecraft has looked the same since 2001 or whatever. Graphics don't matter. But you know what really does matter? The story. Now I know I mentioned this before. I haven't played all the way to this game yet, so my opinion on the story may not be as... You know what I'm saying? Now, is there a story to this game? I don't know. There's definitely a story going on. I just don't know anything about it. I don't see any lore. I mean, there's some crazy shit that happens. Trust me. I mean, what the fuck are these things? What are these things, dude? What's going on in the sky? It's creepy out here. What is that over there? What is that? Anyways, the story's pretty mid, but I haven't really gone that far, so let's be honest. My opinion doesn't really matter. But it does anyways, because it is my YouTube video. All in all, this game's good. It's a different type of experience, and it's fun. And to be honest with you, it's been a long time, but this game has given me that feeling back again. That feeling of senseless adventure, discovery, all of that. And for the first time in a long time, I ended up staying late to like fucking 5 o'clock the other day playing this game. That's a long time. Now I'm an adult now, so I don't have to worry about school or anything. But still, man, it's been a long time since something like that has happened to me. It's been a long time since I played a game that good. And let's be honest, that's how you know it's a good game. It's a good game if it has you playing for hours when you know you have other shit to do. You can tell when it's a good game when it requires a bucket. Okay? That's how you know it's a good game. But should you get this game? That's kind of hard to answer. I'm not gonna lie to you. Why? Because honestly, you should. You should get the game. But you may not like it. See, times have changed and people's attention spans nowadays are fucking weird. People move quickly now. It's all about moving quickly. People don't have time for stuff anymore. Even TikTok does that weird thing where it shows a video on the bottom and another video on top, dude. That shit like from fucking Back to the Future. And that's the thing. This game requires you to be patient. It needs you to respect its time. And I don't think a lot of you would be willing. But you should. You really should. Because you might find that this game is really, really cool. If you're interested, if I somehow convince you to get this game, you really should. You really should. It's only like $20. That's better compared to like the $70 releases from the AAA title where a game comes out and it's not even a full game yet. Anyways, that's kind of the end of the video. I hope you liked it. I don't really do reviews because I'm not really good at talking. I'm not gonna lie to you, which is weird because you kind of need that to be a YouTuber. So I'm trying here. And I'm sweating. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sweating. It's hot in my room. And I forget, I don't write a script. I take like notes of what I'm gonna write. And I forgot every single thing I wrote. I'm winging it, man. Okay, I'm winging it. It's hot in my room. I'm tired. So if you like the video, you know, give me a little like, sub, comment. Feed that algorithm like I said last time. Anyway, that's the end of the video. So thanks for watching. And buy Vintage Story.